We need to get the scoring up. We need to get more balance. Same of the game. We got to get over this where we've been the last couple of weeks and get over the hump and get back in the winning column. So, we don't need to ask him all of a sudden to reinvent himself overnight about making progress, understanding that the obstacles that we'll face Saturday in Baltimore. I tell him all the time. I told him Saturday. We've talked about it. I told him, last week he was the most popular guy in Atlanta. Now he's played. That's always the case, right? An old coach told me that one time. There's nobody more popular than your backup quarterback until he has to play. And so, held true. Those old guys, D-Led, they knew something or two about this game. A lot of the old wisdom pops in my head sometimes that I'll share, and some of it I probably can't share. But you know how that goes. But it's perspective. He's not the first young quarterback. You could pull up all these guys that have gone on to Hall of Fame careers, and they didn't light the world on fire early on. And as they got in there, we can all help them. It is a team game, and that is a big job. I thought he handled, Mike, a lot of the stuff we asked him to do in the huddle. You talking about going through it with him the first time. We talked about jumping in the deep end, not throwing in the deep end, right, D-Led? So, and I thought he handled that well, because when you're going through the in-between series, can he self-correct? Is the moment too big for him? Numbers are what they are, right? And the result is, that's what happened. But I think it said a lot about Desmond, his mindset, his poise. In the most stressful environment you could put somebody in other than being in a playoff game with the ball in your hand to go win it on the road. You get in 4th and 5, and he delivered. And I didn't see any panic from him, even when he made mistakes. He didn't sit there and whine and look to blame somebody. He understood. Hell, half the time at least he had a reason why and said, I can't do that. Yeah, you're right. So those are the things, Michael, that give me a lot of hope with him, and that he wouldn't have known until you've gone through a real game.